Ninjago has a lot of minifigures.
And while a majority of them are taken straight out of the show,
Ninjago also has a lot of non-canon figures.
and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Ninjago non-canon figures, and begging the question, why do they exist? Now let me go ahead and say something. I'm not saying that I don't like non-canon Ninjago figures. A lot of them look really, really sick. So I'm not saying they look bad at all. A lot of them do look really cool. I'm just, begging the question. So let's go ahead and talk about these. One of the first ever instances of non-canon figures was in 2013 when LEGO released 2 Ninjago Junior sets, in which each of them had one Ninjago Serpentine figure that was a bit different from the rest. It was from a certain tribe, but it had a bit more like leather armor on it, and everybody was like kind of confused because they'd never seen it in the show before. It was 2 really interesting looking figures.
A little after the Ninjago movie redesigns in Season 9 Hunted, for the gimmick sets we got Dragon Masters, which included these figures that have these really cool dragon tactical suits. Master Wu, Zane, Cole, and then there was Jay and Kai, but I have not gotten my hands on those yet. But these were some really interesting ones that also never showed up in the show, but also look really nice. They came in the gimmick sets. And then this Master Wu figure came in encyclopedia book for Ninjago, which didn't have anything exclusive except for the torso, so it was a bit of a letdown. Now, here we have these Spinjitzu Burst figures, which are also really interesting. And the thing about these is it's a bit of a cutoff here, because these 2 aren't canon, but Cole is. Cole did do the Spinjitzu Burst in the show, but Lloyd and Kai never did. Then we got this really cool line of figures for the 4 original Ninja called the Epic Battle Ninja, in which we all had these weird, cool training suits that each of them have, which look really, really, really sick, which we had never seen in the show, but they also came in what they came in was the gimmick sets for the second Legacy wave, which honestly, these look really, really, really awesome. I love the way they look here. Then we also got the Scuba Ninja, and this is another cutoff. The difference here is that these 4 were in the show, but these 2 did not have a scuba suit in the show, so they are not canon, which is super weird. But I get kind of why they did this one. It was just, keep with the whole rhythm of scuba stuff. And I'm not saying they look bad either. I really like the way they look. But these actually did have a scuba suit in the show, but these 2 didn't. They stayed in their original suit. And then here is Skylar from Crystallized. Now, Skylar was in Crystallized and everything, but the thing is, she never had face paint, and she never had this suit. She stayed in the same suit she was in Season 9, Hunted. So this one didn't make any sense because she never actually had this suit in the Crystallized season.
And the entire reason this entire video idea was provoked to me was the Samurai Lloyd figure that was revealed to us a few weeks ago. It is a really interesting figure about Lloyd, but he is a samurai. Now this one's coming out in October of 2023, so we do not know if Lloyd's gonna mysteriously become a samurai or something in Ninjago Dragons Rising, but as of right now, that is completely non-canon, and it comes in the Secret World of the Ninja Volume New Edition book. So it is another non-canon figure in a book, which really sparked the idea of why do these things exist? And it's really interesting, but it is a really cool looking figure. Now, time to answer the question of the video. Why do these exist? Now, obviously, reason 1 is money, but putting that aside, I think it's a good way for kids to buy the books and stuff in other medias because they have a figure included and stuff. So I think that is a really good reason why. But the one question that I still have is, what's provoking LEGO to make something like a non-canon figure rather than a figure that we haven't seen yet, like Window Washer Lloyd or Blacksmith Kai or Fuji Dove or etc. You know, just a figure like that, which would arguably be just as easy to make. I just think that's really interesting that they would make a non-canon Ninjago figure over like a Blacksmith Kai or something like that, which is a question that I will always be asking. But anyway, guys, that is just a bit of a backstory and just stuff about Ninjago's non-canon figures. But anyway, guys, that is just going to be about it for this video. Thanks for watching. So the question still remains, why do these Ninjago non-canon figures exist rather than canon figures that we haven't seen before? And we'll probably never know the answer. But anyway, guys, that is just going to be about it. So I hope y'all have an absolutely amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!